Mother Nature is almost infinite, as long as we can support and not destroy those connectivities in that function of nature.
This video highlights Dr. Diana Jerkins' expertise and unique background. She also focuses on the philosophy of Shumei natural agriculture. Discover insights for a sustainable future. Please enjoy yourself.
My name is Diana Jerkins. I have a doctorate degree from the University of Georgia in entomology and agriculture, and I also have a degree from Emory University in Atlanta, Georgia, in psychology. So after going to school, I became the director for the Center for Regenerative Studies at Cal Poly in California. After leaving California, I became a national program leader at the Department of Agriculture at the National Institute of Food and Agriculture. This agency within USDA funds research, extension activities, and educational activities. My particular area was organic and sustainable agriculture, environmental sciences, and ecosystem services. So again, very multidisciplinary, very environmentally approach to all the programs that we funded from Congress. And while at the center and at the university, I met Shumei members in Pasadena and invited them to come and do a demonstration. So this was, I think, a first also to show at a university site how to do this type of agriculture. And while they were there, I also learned about natural agriculture. Also participated at the center in Pasadena, the Shumei Center in Pasadena, to do demonstrations and to give lectures on natural agriculture. So over the past more than 20 years, I have been privileged and delighted to do this kind of work and to help explain what natural agriculture is, not only to Shumei members, but also the general public, specifically to the Western public, because it's very different philosophy and approach than conventional Western agriculture. So we've kind of, in a sense, translated natural agriculture from Eastern philosophy, thought, and training to the Western. So my interest in natural agriculture, I think, was an evolution to getting from organic, and in a sense natural agriculture is organic, it's just different practices, to all the way to natural agriculture, to see how can we work with nature? How can nature tell us, or that people get confused when you say, well, nature will tell you what to do. It's really nature observing how the natural systems work. Again, we don't really understand all those interconnections. You know, how does the forest affect the prairies? How does the prairies affect the watershed? It's all connected. Those are called ecosystems. So I've enjoyed my learning and my support from Shumei, and to understand and help translate Mokichikata's teaching to the Western world. When I studied originally at the University of Georgia, at the same time there was an evolution going on in the university systems about teaching sustainable and organic agriculture. And through my work at USDA and at the universities, I have specialized in those areas, researched and done education in those specialties. And I feel that all of these practices, organic, biodynamic, natural agriculture, permaculture, they're all sustainable at some level. Now there's regenerative agriculture. And I believe science, there's so much we need to know. We're now just learning about how soil functions. or learning about the microbes in the soil, things that Makichi Kata talked about back in the 1930s and 40s. The ability of a plant to be healthy, the ability of the soil to function correctly, and we're now starting to really look at that through the focus of soil health. As Makichi Kata has said, that the soil is the foundation of what we do. So a healthy soil is a healthy environment and grows healthy foods. And Mother Nature is almost infinite. As long as we can support and not destroy those connectivities in that function of nature. So while at USDA and looking toward retirement, found this farm in Virginia, Central Virginia. Originally, when we started growing and producing natural agriculture crops, it was to have food for ourselves and the community. We grew enough to be able to sell to others. And now the longer term vision is to establish educational programs and to have interns come and stay and live. There seems to be some interest in that because one of the difficulties of new farmers or farmers that are transitioning from conventional or even organic to natural agriculture is trying to understand what it is and how it's done. And one of the problems with that is that it's the relationship between the farmer and nature. And you almost have to understand that and learn that by doing. Families like to grow and garden in the backyard together. We have seen during the pandemic many families starting that kind of activity if they have a backyard, if they have a patio with pots growing. So this is a kind of a new awakening of gardening. And natural agriculture lends itself to that type of growing. So Makichi Kata wanted that connection between farmers and community. It's a social event so that not only do the farmers work hard, maybe a little bit harder to produce by natural agriculture methods, but that the community, those that consume their products, can appreciate and understand the quality and the reasons why things are grown the way they are. And they also participate, coming to help harvest, coming to plant seed. Just getting into nature is as beneficial as actually, I think, eating the products. That connection is important so that people can understand where their nourishment, their health, and is coming from, and also how a natural agriculture farmer is supporting the environment, helping the soil to improve, helping the air to be clean, helping the water to be pure by the methods they use. And I would encourage, whether you're a farmer, a backyard gardener, or somebody that grows in a pot on your patio, that you try natural agriculture methods and being more in tune with nature, better connected to nature, and helping all of us to save our environment. Thank you. Arigato gozaimasu.
Dr. Diana Jerkins' words awakened us to a new approach for the environment. Healthy soil is crucial not only for protecting the environment and our food supply, but for our health as well. Shumei natural agriculture is more than just a farming method. It is a way for us to communicate with nature and empathize with the communities around us. This video revealed to us key ideas and concepts for building a sustainable future, and how Shumei natural agriculture can help us find harmony with the environment. We hope everyone will practice Shumei natural agriculture, even if on a small scale, and help spread the joy and gifts it brings to others.